Good morning. I want to welcome you to our new edition of Simply Seymour, where I am Terry Penner, the Community Development Director for the City of Seymour.
And I'm Dan Weimer, the publisher and owner of the Webster County Citizen newspaper in Seymour, Missouri.
And we want to welcome today our guest, Ray Rodriguez, who is the School Resource Officer at the Seymour School System, also voted Best School Resource Officer 2 years running, Ray. Woo!
Ready to make it a third.
That's right. Come April, we're going to make it a third. So that's awesome. Well, Ray, we wanted to have you on today to talk about some things that are going to be going on with the starting back of school and let you visit with us about your job and explain to the good people watching Simply Seymour what you do.
Well, to get it started, it'll be I'm excited for the year. We have a lot of great stuff lined up this year. The fifth grade We Care class that we put, it's pretty well thought out and good training course that we give for our fifth graders. It's kind of like DARE, but we created this program with the Webster County Sheriff's Office, and it's pretty awesome. We really go in depth as far as with the bullying and the vaping that's been really hitting our communities. I think we do a pretty good job of just kind of getting the word out with our kiddos. And
How long of a course is it, Ray?
It's about 4 weeks long. It's about
Okay.
4 weeks long. Like I said, we try to do once a week. We'll get together with each class, and basically we'll do alcohol and tobacco, and we'll get into like narcotics and meth and marijuana and alcohol, and just kind of try to touch as much as I can with all those. And it's a good learning experience, and I think they enjoy it a lot. We've been doing it for the last 2 years, and said this will be our third year, and I'm excited about it. And actually, with my chief Pogue and myself, we created these other classes for like 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade, where we'll go into our health classes and we'll give them kind of like a briefing on, what to do in traffic stops, since a lot of them are getting ready to start driving. And of course, it's one of those things where we like to start educating them, because high school is where you start encountering drugs and alcohol. I hate to say that we don't, but you know what I mean? It's when these kids are going to be exposed to that environment. So we really like to get them the knowledge they need to start being ready to make their own decisions,
Which is a good thing.
Oh, definitely. And I think, like I said, it's last 2 years we've been doing it, and I think the kids really take to it. So
Yeah.
pretty
And you
excited.
still do a graduation with the fifth grade class?
Yes, there is a graduation. We hand out certificates, and what we do, that consists of, it's pretty awesome. We'll get the kids to write like an essay about what the classes meant to them, and we choose the best in every class. We'll choose the best 2 essays. And
Great.
then we actually have 2 of the best essays for the whole class as a whole. So it's really awesome. I said I like the communication with everyone, and what is that word? The participation. Everybody really participates and really enjoys it. So.
That's awesome. I know the kids really enjoy having you over there. I've seen you at the school doing different
Oh,
things
yeah.
with them. So
Sometimes I get
Ray, do you have a
out there.
nickname at school?
It is. It's Ray Ray. Everybody knows me as Ray Ray. I don't think they call me officer anymore. I think it's just Ray Ray.
Ray Ray. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You've been known to shoot a few baskets in the gym,
I have. Yeah. I got
play on the playground. I've noticed. I've seen photos you playing tetherball before.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So
It's
how important is it, Ray, do you feel, for the school resource officer to be interactive with the children, to build those relationships?
being in law enforcement, it's very intimidating to be in my position. With the kids see me as very intimidating. When I can have a conversation, when I can throw a ball, when I can, shoot a couple hoops with them, I think it really just gets down to the level of their comfortability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're a lot more, and because they're not, I'm not being seen in the light of enforcement. It's a different environment now, and it's very important, I think, because then we do encounter them outside the schools, and we have that interaction, and I think they're a lot more comfortable at that point. And it's very, I think it's very important. We carry that just very what would you say, like very open. I like the open door policy. You know, I'm always ready, listening, and
Sure.
just trying to help out as much as I can with whatever they have. You know, and being open. Open is, I think, is another good thing to be with those kiddos. So
Yeah, I think you guys do a great job at that. You know, the kids see you in the town, in the community, at the grocery store, at school. I know earlier this year, whenever we had our Jeep Festival, the police department came out and they did the fingerprinting for kids and gave out little I think badges and
slappers.
slap bracelets and stuff. And, you know, I think that's good public relation just to show that, you know, you're not just somebody pulling them over, that you guys do care about people in the community. And
definitely.
the,
You know, and that's one of the things is it's our community as a whole. You
Yes.
know, and we all, you know, our kids are here, and everyone just as a whole, I think we do really good about, you know, just keeping that environment. I enjoy it. I really enjoy working at the school. Just proud to be a Tiger now. So.
yeah, that's awesome. How many years have you done school resource officer?
Third year. This is my
Third
third year
year.
here at Seymour. So
Let's look at talking about the big picture, the whole. You know, everybody is. It becomes a buzzword periodically with school safety. You know, earlier this year we had the Uvalde, Texas situation, Ray, where you know we had children shot in a school facility, and I know this year the Seymour R2 school district recently added armed staff, and I also know that you have undergone some intensive training recently.
Yes.
Can you talk about just the safety measures that are in place to make our parents and guardians feel better about their children?
definitely, you know, I'm actually very. I haven't told nobody this, but I'm actually very grateful that the school has gone, I think, more than above and beyond by doing that. But because, you know, the safety of our children is priority. I mean, that's just how it is. And, you know, it knowing that there's folks in our school system with that training and with the want to protect our kids, and not just our kids, our faculty and everyone in the schools, you know, it takes the pressure off of me.
Sure.
And not saying I'm just gonna, you know, casually, but no,
Right.
it really helps me know that there's people out there that are gonna have my back, because, you know, when there's emergencies, you know, the cops are minutes away sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And knowing
Well,
that
we have 3 buildings, and you can't be in all of them.
exactly. So, you know, knowing that there's that kind of help out there, and that the school's going and doing these kinds of things, you know, it really it eases me to know that I have that help. And,
How
you know,
tough is the training, Ray?
It's intense.
I've heard it is really
it's
tough.
intense. It's intense. It's a lot of moving, and I mean, it's really it had me going pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's difficult, but, you know, again, you know, the faculty members that they were put through that stressful. You know, it's very stressful, and I mean, it is very stressful. I really can't just. It is
Yeah,
stressful,
stressful.
you know.
Yeah.
But it is great training, you know, and I'm glad that we're doing it, and I hope that we continue to go there and do that, you know, training, not just a yearly thing, but really just try to get as much of it done, because you know, muscle memory, you know, you learn these things,
Sure.
and it continues to, you know, you continue to do it as time comes. So, but no, I'm very excited about the training and the fact that, you know, we do have that. And I think, you know, as a whole, we've got a pretty good, I mean, we've got a great community that, you know, God forbid a situation like that happens, we've got a lot of people ready to go. So, you know, and help out as much as they can. So I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I think that's one of the things, you know, a lot of times you hear people say, you know, they don't want it to happen anywhere. And that's one of their biggest fears. But, you know, we have a lot of safety issues already in place at the school. Like they have to be buzzed in whenever
Yes.
they come in, have to, you know, check in, that type of thing. You know, I feel that we do have security in that issue to help with those things.
You know, it is. And it's my thing is, I'd like to say it's a sad reality, but it's a reality.
Yes.
You know, and
Right.
it doesn't matter anymore, you know, what school, what state you're in. I mean, it's just very unfortunate that it happens anywhere.
Exactly.
You know, and I think we have a good step in, you know, the right direction as far as knowing that we've got stuff in play and you know, people ready to just
I think
attack that situation.
Every
you
year
know?
you've been at this school, they've spent money to enhance security,
Yes.
one way or the other.
Oh yes, ever since
and this year was no different.
No, not at all. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like I said, that training's really good, and arming faculty, I think, and training them to do so is, there's nothing better. I think, knowing that they're there and to protect, not like I said, not only our kids, which are, they're our biggest, thing we're there to protect, but just each other and faculty members and, all the way to everyone in our school system. So I'm very happy with that. I'm excited that, we're implementing a lot of things. So it's good to know. It gives you that cushion of breathing room where it's solely not set on just me. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Exactly.
I enjoy knowing that, it's not just all put on solely one person. It's really everybody, and the group effort. And I think what's awesome too is, just trying to get the folks who aren't armed, teaching them, showing them how to, render first aid and stuff like that, because, it's also takes a while for, law enforcement to get in and get out. So, it's good. It's good training, and I'm happy that we're doing it. So,
Any final words for us about the start of the school year?
No, I'm excited. I think we're gonna have a great year. Just athletic wise, I think our kids are gonna do really well. I'm excited to go watch some baseball and basketball and softball, and our band's always good. So,
Yeah.
everyone, I'm ready for another good year. I'm excited. So.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming in and visiting with us, Ray. We appreciate that, and look forward to seeing you at some of those games and at school events, and spending time with us, answering some of our questions that we had to educate our parents a little bit more. And we want to thank all of you for tuning in today to watch Simply Seymour. Follow us on Facebook for all of our updates. Our next podcast that we will be having will feature some of our Apple Festival folks and talking about the upcoming Apple Festival. So we are looking forward to that as well.
It's the 50th annual, Terry.
That's right. Can you believe it? And you've been chairman, 2 times maybe, Dan?
Yeah. You've been chairman, 3?
I think 4 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe too many. So
They keep recycling.
I know, that's right. Never ending. So have a great day, and we'll see you next week.